What's up everyone, Jimmy from MTB Travel Review here, and today I'm in Poultney, Vermont in the Slate Valley region, and I'm gonna go check out the new Slate Valley trails I've been hearing so much about. Boing. Way up Carnie to this. As of now, they have around 35 miles of trails, primarily cross-country at this point, some blue, green, and a few black trails. They started with beginner and are working their way up. This is actually a really unique network. It is actually a culmination of a bunch of different landowners and some private funding to build out this community trail system that's completely free. Now, most of the trails here at Slate Valley are hand-built by Sustainable Trail Works, which is Tom Hardy and his wife that run that company. Most of the trails are built by hand. They do have a small excavator they use from time to time. Now, much like Kingdom Trails and some of the other networks that are popping up, this network is really built to be a part of the community. They want to be able to support the community, to be an economic driver. I'm gonna go roam around for a few days. Hazel's probably gonna go with me. We're gonna check out the trails and share with you guys what we find. All right, I think we're climbing up Carnie through a beautiful field here. Time to get the legs moving. What do you think, pup? Nice little bench to chill. That is gorgeous. Yeah. Pretty XC oriented spot. If you don't like the pedal, might not be the place for you, but I love this stuff. All right, so we are at the top of Carnie Trail on what is called the Fairgrounds Trails. So there's also the Endless Brook Trails, which is kind of the other end down the bottom here in this area. So Fairground Trails, I started right here, rode all the way up Carnie to here. Now there's Big Top that goes all the way over, that's 2.3 miles, and then Scrambler's 0.5. These trails are super cool. A lot of bench cut, there's nobody out here. Beautiful, fast, and just really poppy trails. Like there's a ton of flow and just natural stuff. So far so good. Nice. Yeah. Big open face rock berm. Nice. Super cool 0.5 mile trail. Let the pup cool off. Now we gotta go all the way back up. Now, one of the unique things about the Slate Valley Trail System is that most of the funding for the trails and then the land has actually been gifted. Remember that donations are graciously accepted. This is completely a volunteer group. So anything that you can do to support if you're in the area, if you're riding the trails, show some love so that more places like this can pop up across New England and across the country. It's time to rip down Carnie. Ready, pup? You. Wow. Good girl. What's up everyone? We're back for day 2 at Slate Valley Trails. Now if you can't tell, my eye got bit by a mosquito last night. So I'm gonna do the best I can with one eye and have some fun out there. I am at the end or the bottom of Carnie coming out of the Fairgrounds trails. Just cross this field over here. This Ringmaster Trail goes straight across, and then we switch onto a Fairground Campground Cross Connector Trail, something like that. It takes us down to the southern portion of the trail system at Endless Brook. So we're gonna go check that out today. Looks like there's a few more trails over there, some steeper stuff. It should be some fun.
So I'm wondering where to go.
On those cornering skills. If you're worried about getting lost, nice thing is they have these Slate Valley trails, little signs here. It's got the trail Fairgrounds Connector we're on right now, and they're all over the place.
Find you there and we will be free. Meet me at the waterside.
Made it over to Endless Brook Trails. We're here, a little ways to go. I think we're gonna hop on Porcupine. Take Porcupine all the way up to the top. It's about a 2.2 mile trail, about 600-700 feet elevation. Let's see what we can find. Love the trail signs. Up, up, up. Hammering out switchbacks on Porcupine. Wow. All right. Looks like we made it to the top. We are now at the top. 2.2 mile climb. Whew, that was a workout in this heat. I think now we're gonna go check out Hunker Down and Rocky Ridge first. I always shoot for the hardest trails first. Let's go. All right. I think we're almost to the tippy top. Look at those views. Trails go all the way down there and all the way down the backside. All right, we're gonna head down Rocky Ridge. Tight start. Ooh. Killer switchbacks. Really nice. Hand-built trails. Still super natural. Use the local slate. Little wall, no cutting corners. Really nice trail building by Tom Hardy and Sustainable Trail Works out here. Such a beautiful spot. Woo. Walking up, do a little scouting and Hunker Down. Little rock roller feature. Getting towards the top. A couple drops here. Mandatory. Going around isn't really a better option. Super cool with all the embedded slate. Time for some Hunker Down. Steep drops, jumps. Let's go. Have fun. Boing. Wow. So fun, so fast. Phew. Woo. Booter. Oh. Woo, steaming. God, that trail is so good. So I think this is the first time I've ever done this, but Hunker Down is probably one of the most fun flow trails I've ever ridden. Little pops, jumps, jibs everywhere. God, what a blast. Just a mile long of pure speed. Just watch out for the shale. Some of those corners slide pretty well. God, that was unreal. All right, so I'm starting to run out of juice here. This heat is sucking the life out of me. I'm now on lower ledges. I'm going to take this up to the top on, switch over to upper ledges. And then I should be able to take Porcupine to upper Birdy to lower Birdy, back to the connector, back to my home base. Hopefully I'll have enough water to get there. I guess that's why they call it ledges. Super cool. Ew. Nice. Cruising along upper ledges. A little more mellow than lower ledges, not as punchy as lower ledges. Ducked in some really cool pines here. Man, this place is just beautiful. Well worth the punishment. Ew. Yeah. Apparently I missed the upper Birdy cut through. I think upper Birdy's a pretty new trail. Of course, as soon as the trail starts, you gotta start climbing. Typical Vermont. See you at the top. Whew. That upper Birdy was a climbing fest all the way to this. I think about 2/3, 3/4 of the way, it starts to go down. Dropping in. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, that was fun. We're back. Wow, in this brook, 2 thumbs up. All right, everyone, just finishing up my weekend here in the Slate Valley region, riding some of the Slate Valley trails. I was planning to do another day tomorrow. Unfortunately, I ran into some bike troubles. I'm gonna have to jet early, head back to the city. Not gonna be able to go over to the north side and check out Free Fall or the other trail I was looking to do over there. There's a couple black diamonds, but either way, this place is an absolute blast. Hardy Avery and Catron at Sustainable Trailworks have done an excellent job making some really fun natural stuff, kind of like Moose Haven, Greenwood, Poppy, Flowy. Just make it your own experience. I had an absolute blast out here. I'm looking forward to coming back. Again, if you come out to this area and support, make sure you check out the Slate Valley Trails website. You know, they are a foundation, so they don't have a ton of funding, and they do obviously need some funding and support to keep the trails running and maintained. And, you know, 40+ miles of trails takes a lot of work. So huge thanks to them. Huge thanks to Sustainable Trailworks for all the building. Thanks for letting me come ride, and keep riding, y'all.